Mm, mm. I'm bored. I'm a little tired. They're discussing the road my health. In the past 15 years, try to have one day with me to try to propose. I saw you polyamorous. You want a Catholic wedding? There's a casado. He starts getting married. And that you want to book. They're jokes. They're not men. Please keep this shit out of my life. Ew, 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 ew. I don't even think I would be talking about them. They're disgusting. They're like, so our friends. Sí, ya, de que mi mamá me las pega, que yo una canción. Oh, you're gonna stay here. You're never gonna go on a date porque you're gonna promise me your vagina. You are who I'm after. I'm like killing. They're disgusting. They're not men. So they go literally putting their dicks everywhere. And then come to one and say, what is the wife? I have so much to regret. I literally was gonna ask to take you out, but I've done so many disgusting things out there that I don't want to be around you. I hope it's okay if I stay here for. I refresh around. Anyways, which poor people really speech impaired talking. And a massage and a testing. Is this one? These people are disgusting. They steal my money and they pay cum buckets to satisfy their penis so that they don't commit to me. They're a joke. They've killed millions of people mocking my polyamory. They're embarrassing. Ew, so every day they think that I'm gonna take them out. So they're like wishful thinking. Me llamará el link and I have his phone number. I don't know anyone. They don't put gun. They just hang on to like what they think is a god for them to live if they don't understand what polyamory is. If they want to force Catholicism onto people, they're embarrassing. I got food. Someone said I'm seeking the death penalty for asquerosidad. I already called the town. It was suggested that if I have a moment that they'll know that I'm a victim of a hate crime, and uh, that they'll know that I'm going through a difficult time and that when I can, I'll go ahead and file them. I owe them late fees. I haven't made any sales. She suggested. She's like, what's important that you file? I'm like, no, the important is that I file and pay. Did I get your point? So when I get food stamps next week, maybe I'll sit at the library one day and file a few times. I've done it myself before. These cum buckets are embarrassing. They're not men. They're disgusting. Because the majority of the time that he and I spent together was with me as a baby crying. He beats me up by stealing from me, so I'm crying all day. Porque my mother, at his request, removed me from orgies at the age of toddlerhood, so that I remember him. He steals my money, stays in my home, steals my vehicles, goes on putting his dick everywhere while abusing me, but I wasn't this abused back then. Just because I was a toddler doesn't mean that I'm a moron. These cunts then go on to make great fathers with them when they're so embarrassing. They're like, I don't even consider them my husband. They're embarrassing. I want them good immediately. So I've been warned decades ago they may try to rape me, even fake a relationship with me that I won't be able to get out of. So hopefully I don't get vomit and thirst and hunger homelessness again. And then they'll get the death penalty. I've heard that that's a possibility. Ew, but whatever they get out of me, if they do, I ask that they don't. It will be rape. They're disgusting. I just don't want them to hurt my children. Ay, so I'm so sorry. What? What? I'm bored. I'm what else? So anyways, at the top of the hours, come back. They want to be on shows. And you go to the which is ready. Porque Selena Gomez date rape. Oh, who else is that movie? What else? So I already talked to the person about this and this cunt's kids. Like, I don't know what he was doing for reason. I wasn't there. I don't know either. Exactly. Are so disgusting. They're there since some girls. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They're stupid. I don't want that near me ever. Please kill it. What else? What else? What else? It's disgusting. I stolen my money to date him, and then I want to brag behind the scenes. They look at the ladies that infiltrated my house, and they were sucking their dicks and asses and pussies, being disgusting. Una asquerosidad. Pienso en un hombre que no van a durar nunca. Y aunque no duraron, I never wanted in my life. I'm pretty much content by myself, which I didn't get money. And when I'm financially stable, I plan to travel and meet people identically at nurses. Oh my goodness. No, Austin. They don't deserve to live. They're embarrassing. It's worse than a good live. Down syndrome is how my dad has described it decades ago. Trying to get a dead day out of me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? For real, I was laughing earlier on the bus. I'm like thinking like, so he was all this time with Sarah the come bucket because she was on birth control. Ew, I wasn't in my life ever. Ew, that's why I've never taken it out on a date. It's disgusting. They're embarrassing. Yeah. They force one to date them just to reject one. Never meeting that to date them. Yeah. They got fame. With really man raping. In the meantime, decades ago, I just need a picture of you with your kids or your kids in Legoland to prove that you're 20 hours. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That's a quote that a lot of my relatives would say while looking at pictures from family vacations. They're like, Marisol, I want to live today. I'm going to each other. Because sometimes those people participated in orgies and they're like, we missed them. So they would show pictures of them out and about. And they're like, oh, they didn't turn terrorists. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm going. They're porn addicts, they're rapists, murderers, and thieves. So disgusting. They're sex addicts, so girls trying to rape me. I don't ever want that near me. I wouldn't ever respect someone that says, so my cum bucket is that girl that wants to rape you once a day. It's like you're making a decision for yourself to be with someone disgusting that you possibly plan to marry and it didn't work out for you, and now you're trying to kill me. So that one time removed the embarrassment of like, so I married Sarah after she pretended to be her husband because now her name's dead. That I'm not sorting their feelings for anyone. I want them dead. They're embarrassing for us. What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. When I'm financially stable, I plan to travel a planet with before the end of the year. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They're embarrassing. They're embarrassing. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Hysteria, hysteria. Either person or woman. Oh, that's what they are. Ang asco, they think that's really hot and heavy sex. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They destroyed my finances. My business is starting going so hard. Blue sky designs go. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Trying to say that I'm not disclosing myself. I don't have a husband ever. Even when I was with Aker, I had my own separate money. They're embarrassing. They're always looking for an excuse to kill. They're embarrassing. They're so gross. I don't want that ever near me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? When I'm financially stable, I plan to travel the planet and meet people, ideally including Emerson. I'm excited about that. Lord, I'm bored. Yeah, I'm bored. Have you seen my bio? Oh, I'm a female, so they're like John, they can have life. So because he has extra skin, he has a penis, and you can have lifestyle because you're a female. Who cares if that's your bio? You need to suffer. Females give birth y les duele la tota. Yeah. They're sex addicts and they're porn addicts, so they retaliate against one for one, not letting them rape one. They're disgusting. I don't ever want this near me. I miss dating. I miss getting lonely. I've never made those leeches a part of my life. I don't ever plan to date Jandel. I don't ever plan to date Andrew or Albert or Alex. They make their decisions. They're possibly very overwhelmed too with the significant amount of choices that they have that equality people to date. I don't need to overwhelm anyone. I don't want that overwhelm either. I'm not their therapist. I don't want to become one either. I'd rather go on my own way. Also, I'm partial sex. What else? What else? What else? And I don't want to be trapped into a long marriage ever. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? He thought that I would be called a slut. He possibly pays thousands of people to bully me. I'm telling the FBI in this post. He possibly pays thousands of people to bully me through social media. Out of my own money that he steals from me. Well, I start. He's like, we must conduct another experiment. We must do another. No, 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 no. He's just really pretty, but others don't. It's like they have no education at all. Y lo absorben todo. And they only behave well when they think they're heading to church or they're going to be rewarded with a gift. They're embarrassing programs. I don't ever want that near me. What else? Who's gifting me money today? They're just trying to put me in jail for being pretty and so that I suffer because I don't have sex with them. They're embarrassing programs. Then they want to compare who's good to better life. It's something that's not comparable. What else? What else? What else? What else? This is some very important fantasy.